Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of February or from the time that you view this video. Now it is a general reading, and that being said, that means it may or may not resonate with you. So if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't sound like your story, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there, and if not, check back in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. Here, sitting central here, this is your overall energy, and it is about getting a higher view of something. You may be too close to something that you're not seeing. You may need to pull back. So I'll come back to this card, but let's find out what this is about. Ace of Stars. There could have been communication. It could be communication that may open a window for you, bring hope. It could be, it could bring in an offer or a new direction. It could be about a decision. It could be clarity, getting a new perspective, a sudden, maybe suddenly inspired to do something. Now, this has to do with taking a risk. So maybe you are like, you get some type of communication and you are inspired by that communication to take a risk, okay? Now, the Fool, he's bending down to smell that rose. So clearly, this is something that would affect you emotionally. So he's bending down to smell the rose. There's a somewhat playful air or energy here because the dog is chasing his tail, going in circles. Both of these, the person and the dog, are unaware. The dog chases his tail, and he is bending down to pick a rose. This card is a card of not seeing something. It stopping to smell this rose on this very rocky path poses the possibility of stumbling blocks, okay, or tripping up. Although there's no real sign of danger, the possibility of danger lurks here. So this could be about a decision to take a risk on something. Let's keep going. But you see, even the Fool is close to the rose. The dog is just very close to the tail. It's just about ready to grab it there. And so next, in our next card, we have the Queen of Angels. So now she is about a powerful encounter with your imagination. And very easily that Fool could be walking there with his head up in the clouds. So this card would indicate that a person, a situation, or an idea, there's the inspiration, is about to show up and impart their knowledge. So some type of knowledge either has or will soon be given to you. It is well timed. So take notice of this. You need to or will need to address this situation with clear, positive thinking. This new information, and maybe it will not fit the fantasy you have in your head. Go with it and allow this material to clarify what is right for you. Justifications and analytical conclusions will be impossible to uphold if they do not reflect your true feelings. Your imagination and your thoughts will feel expansive, exciting, maybe even scary, but absolutely true and authentic in your heart and mind. So she is very perceptive, and her feelings and her thoughts that she has about most likely a relationship, the feelings and thoughts she does have, because she doesn't have enough information with this card here, are most likely well grounded and or well founded, that she would need to listen to those. She will have to rely on her instinct here. Okay, but clearly maybe she's too close to the problem and needs to distance herself, because you need to take that higher view. Maybe she's too focused on the little things that she cannot see the bigger picture. Let's continue. Now, our next card is the Page of Hearts here. So the Page of Hearts is asking you to rediscover your value and your worth. The attention that you're paying to someone else's needs and opinions is zapping your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Each time you think about them, a part of your power goes to them, and self-doubt tends to creep in. So this card is representing a new beginning or a boundary shift in an existing relationship. And so that's exactly what it is, because it's coming with the 10 of coins. So with the 10 of coins and the Hierophant being here, I'm assuming you are most likely married to this person. And right now, emotionally, you are too close to this situation to see the bigger picture, okay? But you will have to make a decision on this, okay? This is what this is about. Now, this wheel is at a standstill. It's not moving. So it's as if it's waiting on you to decide which way it's going to turn. The Eight of Trees here with Temperance. Temperance has both her feet in water, speaking to the emotional connection to the situation. She's not feeling grounded. And this is why she would need to pull back and distance herself. Get a new perspective, a new view on this. The two trees you see there, they come together to demonstrate what is possible through balanced, loving perception. Now, these wisdom keepers have created a secret passage that only you can access. It is a vortex of infinite flow. Allow your strengths to come together like the trees, and a way inward will present itself. A balanced decision, and especially with Temperance being here, a balanced decision is needed with regards to this situation. You can sit out in nature or sit with or around near trees and access your higher wisdom. This card says that you should grow like the tree, rooted and grounded. Straighten your backbone, and you will be surprised at what you can become, at what you can then do. So there's an opportunity here that you would like to reach for. But you are worried. You don't have enough information. You have the higher view here. Sometimes our lives are like suction cupped to the ends of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This is what's happening here. This happens, you know, to everyone. Once in a while, we fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. You either have or will be given awareness, with that ace being the first card in your reading. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. So you see, this person is crying over spilt milk here. Still desires this cup. That's, you know, the desire is beneath the cloak for the cup. Still wanting to, yeah, reach for it, you see. It's what they think about. They think about getting that new offer. Can we bring this back to life? It's what this is about. Okay. So, being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. So clearly this is having to do with reconciling or bringing balance. There's been some type of shift that has happened in this relationship. So being in reactivity keeps us in repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird. And just like in this image, she is on the back of the bird there. 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change from that vantage point? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles that are, you know, standing in your face, and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. A higher view allows you to see the bigger picture rather than focusing on the little tiny little things. The little irritating things. From a higher vantage point, you will be able to better see past any obstacles that are standing in your way. You will know from up there which route you need to take and where your choices lead. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.